Live from New York City, it's Wendy Williams. Today, she plays the ruthless First Lady in the hit TV drama Scandal. Bellamy Young is here. Plus, Shape Magazine gives us a sneak peek at this fall's hottest beauty finds. And all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you for that. How you doing? Grateful. Okay, so look. Mariah Carey is slamming her time on American Idol. The Jackson family won't give up on this stupid legal battle. And TLC has responded to my interview with Pebbles yesterday. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. Stop, you guys, thank you. It's still, even though this is our 5th season, it is still such a head trip every day when he says, and here's Wendy, and I throw my hands up, and you guys are jumping, and you're watching, and I love you. All right, let's get to the tea at hand. Were you watching my Pebbles interview yesterday here on the show? Well, I gotta tell you something. We trended all day on social media. The Facebook was blowing up. People had all kinds of things to say. Well, so did TLC. They were watching. They felt that Pebbles was less than truthful, and they actually sent a statement. And here's what TLC says. No member of TLC ever slept with or had sexual contact with L.A. Reid as Perry falsely, that's Pebbles' real name, falsely accused Chili of on the Wendy Williams show. In fact, Perry had falsely alleged the same thing happened with Tion. Well, I have to tell you, talking with Pebbles yesterday as the interviewer was like pulling teeth, and some of you all made some slick observations that weren't true. You said, well, Wendy, you kept talking over her. Well, no, I didn't. She had a lot of run-on sentences. And that, no, listen. Look, I'm long-winded in my conversation too. Trust me, I came from a 4-hour radio job to a 1-hour talk show, and it's hard to speak, in full sentences when you know that you have a timer, Anyway, T-Boz and Chili also deny Pebbles' claim that Chili was kicked out of the group because of Left Eye and T-Boz. Yeah, T-Boz. And here's what, because that's what Pebbles told us yesterday. Those two wanted her out of the group because she was fraternizing with the help, so to speak. The producers and stuff. So TLC says, I would like to confirm that Perry Reid was the only person who ever suggested that Chili leave TLC. Neither Lisa nor I ever wanted or suggested that. So that's that. And I wasn't talking over her. It's that I only had a certain amount of time for segments. And she used a lot of legal terms. I can't talk about this because of lawsuits. I can't talk about that because of lawsuits. Eye-rolling and tooth-sucking as I'm speaking to her, but I wanted to let the lady, have her piece. What I walked away from with that interview was, excuse me. what I walked away from that interview is, okay, she made the allegation that Chili slept with L.A. Reid, and she made the allegation that the other two girls wanted Chili out of the group for fraternizing. Other than that, all I got was, okay, there's nothing true in the movie, according to her, except for that she carries a Chanel bag. Just a mess. It was just like really, really messy. But she was telling me that she's going to, well, she intends on possibly suing VH1 for falsely representing her in the movie. And I'm glad that she stopped by. Thank you, Pebbles, for coming by and clearing things up. But I do have to say this. You'd be hard-pressed to find anybody who thought that that interview was a good look for you. Because I looked on social media, like everybody was like, why did she even come on? Why didn't she sue years ago? Why didn't she just let the movie wash over? You know, the movie's already been out. People have already forgotten about it, but she keeps bringing it up. I don't know, but stories like that are good business for me, so I'm glad she did. Apparently, Mariah Carey didn't have such a terrific time at American Idol. Matter of fact, she says she hated the entire experience. She says she only took the job because they dangled $18 million in front of her. She didn't include the part in my head about she wanted to outdo Jennifer Lopez. You know, like, you know. Anyway, she also says that she thought that there would only be 3 judges on the show. And she says that going to work every day was like going to work in hell with Satan. And she didn't say Nicki Minaj's name, but I'm assuming that's what she means. Because remember, Nicki was brought on as the 4th judge and then all of their bickering. Side note, I always said that, and I love American Idol, but I thought that taking that job as a judge was beneath Mariah Carey. Just like I think it's beneath her to have a perfume line. I think it's beneath her to have a nail polish line. I think it's beneath her to have a clothing line. I think it's beneath her to do anything but sing. Because, you know, I mean, side hustle is for those other girls. They're not for you. It just, you know, you shouldn't have taken the job. And furthermore, she's probably still has sour grapes because she took the job and then she was, well, she won't admit it, but the tea in the street is that she was dismissed. You know, I mean, she didn't survive she's not back. Anyway, Mariah, so you live and you learn. Don't take cheap jobs like that anymore. Just get back in the studio and sing. And by the way, I also don't believe the rumors that Nick and Mariah have trouble in their marriage. If you pick up this week's weekly magazines, you'll see that there's like a 2-page spread in one of them, I forgot which one, you know, saying that, you know, Nick is like the Black Ryan Seacrest, that he's working all the time, and, you know, Mariah's sick of it, and she's tired of him using her as the butt of jokes. I don't believe that. I don't believe that they're fighting. Yeah. You don't believe it either? Yeah. So let's talk about the Jacksons, because we have to. I don't particularly like talking about them anymore because it's always something seedy and sad, and it seems as though every story about them that you read about or we talk about here on Hot Topics has to do with kicking Michael's, the dearly departed's, back in because the family is bad with business. Now, they're fighting still over the death of Michael Jackson. Last month, the Jackson family lost that $40 billion wrongful death lawsuit against the concert promoter AEG. They also did not have a big legal bill from that. Allegedly, what they did is they told the lawyer, we will, you know, we'll pay you if we win, then we'll give you a percentage. But they didn't win, so nobody got nothing. But now Mrs. Jackson is going back in to appeal the jury's verdict. Mrs. Jackson, you are 81 years old. Sit down and rest. You, ma'am, with all due respect, you and the rest of that family have just ruined Michael's legacy. Just ruined it with this back and forth. I mean, you know, Paris it was not well at one point. I don't know whether she's better now, his young daughter. You know, you're bringing up this lawsuit, Mrs. Jackson, so now because you bring it up, all the dirt continues to come out about your family. We've learned so much about Michael's debt, about Michael's drug use. Heck, we've even seen him as recent as last month with his naked body on a slab on one of the tabloids. And his kids don't need to be walking around seeing that in the newspapers. How hurtful are you, woman? Sit down. Ugh. So what do you guys think about Max returning to American Idol as a judge? Now see, they don't know. No. That right... I'm sorry, I think he's better looking than George Clooney in this picture. Really? You all don't like the vampire look? I know I have a bump in my, look, I put my wig on a particular way today and the bump is rubbing me the wrong way. So look, during the commercial break, I'll deflate. In the meantime, let's talk about Max, because you all are so wrong or you need glasses. Now, I'm gonna take a poll by claps. Who thinks that this man right here is hot? Who thinks he is not? See? Oh, you're just trying to be different. Well, look, Max is a jerk and Max is easy on the eyes, and those are two qualities that work for me at the judges' table. He's gonna be doing a guest judge thing on Dancing with the Stars on Monday. Now, he's gonna be the fourth judge, so Len will be there also. But the word in the street is that Len, here in the middle, they're gonna get rid of Len, and they're trying to, now see, I say the same thing. And I've been saying through the TV all along that they need to mix up the judges' table. And being that, you know, Max is not working this season doing the dancing, we see him in the magazines, he's still dating Kate Upton, but he'd be perfect for Dancing with the Stars because he's like the dancing version of Simon Cowell, right? Mean and easy on the eyes. He says it like he means it and he doesn't care what you think. I love the Widow's Peak. He's like Dracula. All right, so we'll be watching Max and Dancing with the Stars. Thanks for taking my suggestion. That's all. So, okay. The Charlie Sheen custody battle is getting messy. Well, first of all, you know Charlie lives in a gated community, a very well-appointed place, and all of his women live in the same community. Like Denise Richards lives down the street with their kids, and Brooke lives over here on this street in the same community with their kids, and the psychiatrist who treats Brooke's kids allegedly lives on the same street with his situation. Well, Charlie reportedly put the house that Brooke lives in on sale. For the same amount of money that he bought it for. He doesn't want one dime of profit because he doesn't want to have to split not even a quarter with Brooke. You know, Charlie, with all due respect, in your meanness, you are hurting your twins and you are going to make them more of a head case than you all already have. Brooke is living in the house now with Charlie's twins. They're 4 years old, so that means that they're in nursery school, probably somewhere around the neighborhood, right? So if she moves, now the kids have to be uprooted and put someplace else. The one thing that these kids need right now is stability of their house, their neighborhood, and whatnot. And remember, I was telling the other day, if Brooke manages to stay sober until Christmas, then she will regain full custody. Why do you all always laugh at that? Look, this is her 21st time in rehab. She just finished. So, you know, look, she's 32 years old. It's the holiday season. Like I told you all, who stays sober during the holidays? But Brooke is going to have to do it. And then her brother will be able to move out of the house. Remember, I told you her brother is living there right now as the responsible person in the house. And he's responsible. He's married to a GYN. They've got kids of their own. And he's a responsible executive at some company somewhere. But in the meantime, everybody's gonna have to move out of Brooke's house because Charlie's being a jerk and selling it. Let's move along. Oh, by the way, Charlie's former co-star, John Cryer. John, you know what this is? Magic hair. Look, have you ever used Topics? You know what this is. These are those flaky powders. You can't be completely bald. You have to have some sort of peach fuzz or something. And then you shake the Topics into your baldy area, and it sticks to each fiber, and next thing you know, you have hair. And nobody can, oh, Topics, but this little bottle right here is like $30, so you have to be committed. Now, I say all that to say, this is Jon Cryer with his magic fibers on top of his head. They look good, don't they? You would have never known. Me neither, and I'm a hairnista. This is what he looks like. This is what he looks like without the magic hair. Show the other one. Okay. But what I love, I'm telling you, beauty supply stores are like a wonderland. And what I love about Jon Cryer is that he revealed all this on Conan. He doesn't wear a wig. He uses the fibers, and he has a whole glam squad that get him ready and roll him out there to do 2.5 Men. Look, they're the fibers. You wouldn't know through the TV though, right? But you'd know when it starts to rain. Do you remember when Joe Gorga had the fight with Juicy Joe in New Jersey? And after the fight was over, everybody's like, what is all this black stuff on us? That's because Joe Gorga uses fibers too. He admitted it on the camera. I love it. Hey, I'll talk to you more about this. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll demo it on the after show today, wendyshow.com. I'll demo it for you. Suzanne, I'll need a balding staff member. Can you help me?
I know a few.
Okay.
I'm not going to name them right now.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to them privately,
Thank
and
you.
I will bring one into your office.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Suzanne. Porsha Stewart, everybody, is biting back at Kenya Moore for her recent comments about Porsha's divorce from Cordell. Kenya wrote a blog alleging that Porsha wasn't telling the whole truth about her marriage. And last night, Porsha, who normally doesn't stoop to such levels, posted a picture of Kenya with a surprising caption, and then she deleted it, even before Hot Topics could get to it. But we have a picture affecting sort of kind of the picture that Porsha posted. And I'll read you the comment, because the comment's the most shocking. I'm supposed to care about what this says? Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the doctor you went to. Hashtag, I tried to be nice. It's still good work. I mean, good work is good work. I never thought Kenya was natural. No, in my mind. Not the booty, no. Anyway, Kenya has previously denied plastic surgery claims. Don't they all? Let's move along. One of my favorite shows on TV, you know, is Ray Donovan. And I was not that familiar with Liev Schreiber. I mean, I know he's a song and dance man. He's from the Broadway, and he was in The Wolverine and in The Scream. But the way he plays Ray Donovan, do you watch that show? Yeah. The sex scenes and the sexy tension between he and his wife, and he's just his, Hey, Shia LaBeouf, who I love, but you're only 25. When you get older, you're gonna look like him. So this little lady next to him, this is his partner of 8 years. They have 2 children together, Naomi Watts. Well, Naomi apparently is not happy with what he's doing over there at Ray Donovan. And reportedly, she's insecure because she thinks that Liev enjoys the steamy on-screen sex scenes a little too much. Me too. Me too. The actress that plays his wife, it's not that she's real sexy or anything, but they have this amazing chemistry. And then, you know, he's cheated on her a few times, and that sex is good. And then Ray Donovan is just bad to the bone, but so good to watch. It is sexy. So if she's been with him for 8 years and she's piping up and being jealous now, you might be saying, well, why is she jealous now? Because he's never done roles like this. This is Naomi's first time seeing her man, you know, in the sex scenes. So I guess that's the jealousy. But don't be really jealous, though, because that Ray Donovan shows, I know it's bringing in good coins to your family. And if you're an actor or an actress by trade, it seems to me that you're supposed to do all the sex scenes and stuff, so you know that if you're gonna get with an actor or an actress, that's what they're going to do. I'm a talk show host first, a joke teller second, you know. But you know, I've been getting into a little acting, but I already have a rule. Didn't even have to talk to my husband about it. I announced my rule to him. I will not be doing any sex scenes. I will not be doing any topless scenes. I will not be doing any butt shots. I won't even be kissing. Don't even get in my, I can't. I'm an actress, not that much of an actress, you know? Not so much. So anyway, Naomi, in other words, you married an actor, deal with it. It's rubbing me. Look, it's rubbing me. Anyway, there is a topless photo of my friend from Good Morning America, Sam Champion. It's heating up the internet. He's 52 years old, and it's our hot shot of the day. Let's look. Sam is on the beach in Rio. He's actually on his honeymoon. You know, they got married a couple of months ago, but they hadn't had time to do their honeymoon. How you doing, Sam Champion? You're looking good. Everybody clap it up. We've got a great show for you today. Shape Magazine is joining us with fall's best beauty finds. But up next, Bellamy Young is here from the hit TV show Scandal. She plays the first lady. Don't go far. Okay, our first guest plays the power-hungry first lady that we all love to hate on the hit political thriller Scandal. Love this show. Take a look.
You don't have to love me, but we are in this hell together, and the flames are burning both of us with equal intensity, baby. So the least you could do is be my friend, just a little bit. The least you could do is show up. Show up for me. Show up for me, Fitz. Instead of being like some stranger.
Please welcome Bellamy Young. Bellamy, put your feet under here. Let's give you some shoe cam.
What? This?
How cute. Oh, Bellamy.
I feel like, wait, I gotta do like, what? I can't watch it to do it, right?
You seem like a very, very sunshiny, happy person.
Oh, there you go. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, oh,
Wendy,
thank you.
How you doing?
And congratulations on your hit show.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I mean,
thank you.
Really
Thank you, and thanks to all of you.
Now here's the thing. This is not the hair that I saw when you were in the Oval Office.
No, would you like to borrow it?
Now, do you wear a wig on the show?
I wear a glorious wig on the show. Tanya Cryer does my hair.
Yes.
Miss Tanya in Hollywood. And she built, it's a wig, and then we got 2 full heads of extension hair and sewed it in. It's like a lion's mane.
Yes!
It's magnificent.
I love your widow's peak and the dimple in your chin.
Thanks.
So good. So, we're all big Scandal fans here on the show. And I heard that you're a fan also.
I love it so much, y'all. I love that show so much. I love our show, and I love the cast. I love our writers and our crew, everybody. It's an
Do you
incredible
watch
blessing.
it?
Yes, I watch it. Of course I watch
I love that. No, a lot of people are so affected, and they try to be so cool that they act like, you know, they just put it out there. They don't watch their own show. They're not fans. I love that you're giddy.
No, look, this moment is rare and it's blessed and it's fleeting, right? So we are all old enough to be grateful.
Yes.
And we try and drink in every moment. We're so grateful that people love it, and so we like to love it with them.
Is it true that you weren't supposed to be a regular on the show?
No, I had 2 lines in the pilot. One of them was live. Like literally, I had nothing to do, but I was so glad to be there.
What were they gonna do? They're gonna have the president get divorced?
Well, the first table read, I got all dressed up. I was so happy, and I went, and Shonda was sort of going around and telling everyone what their arc would be, because we just did 7 episodes that first season. And she got to me, and I'm like, and she said, so I think you're gonna be here 3 episodes. And she's continuing to talk, and I'm trying to smile because I'm Southern, but I'm dying inside. And I can't quite hear it. I hear her say something about presidential divorce, and I'm just like,
yeah.
you know, but they, bless them, they found like Melly to be a sort of fulcrum in the story.
Yes.
And they started writing it, and it's been unbelievable. It's my first time as a regular. I couldn't have been any luckier.
I get glimpses of the Clintons when I mean, you know, when I watch the show, I get glimpses of them and their time in the White House.
I think they've pulled from a lot of people, but certainly that's
the Clintons.
There's so much to pull.
Yes.
I mean, they're amazing.
What is the plot line that has shocked you regarding your character the most?
There's been a lot. I mean, when you induce a baby to manipulate a human, that's kind of big. But I think for me, following through on the threat to give the interview about his affair. I mean, you just don't do that, right? That's something you hold over somebody's head for 20 years, or at least 7 seasons.
Yes.
But no, Melly is like a ride or die kind of girl. So she was, by the end of the episode, sitting down to an interview. I mean, it was, in that table read, we all were like, but that's all, our table reads are always like keggers.
Juicy.
I mean, because we see them, we have not seen the material before, so we find out there in the room, and I mean, people are like throwing scripts and throwing chairs.
But you know, the interesting thing is that normally in real life you don't root for the mistress, but when we watch the show, I find myself. Do you find yourself rooting for the mistress played by Carey? What do you make of that?
I think I make of it Shonda's genius. She started this story sort of in a pinhole, you know, and you were just looking at their love and their relationship, and you're like, oh God, yes, I feel that, I feel that, I want that for them. And then she slowly pulled back, and you got the context, and you thought, oh, I am pulling for adultery. Who does that make me?
Yes.
And then, but she, like her kind of storytelling, she lets the characters be
brilliant.
so messy. It really lets you examine you, because you find what you pull for and who you pull for.
Bellamy, forgive me for this. I don't know where you came from before Scandal. What were you doing?
Jobbing around, girl.
Yes.
I mean, you know.
Look, that acting, that business that you're in, it ain't easy.
No, yeah.
But
I was here for 10 years. I did Broadway musicals. I'm a singer. Going back to start an album, like on the 20th. I'm really excited about that. And then I was in LA doing, you know, I was very blessed to do 100,000 guest stars and a lot of recurring and some movies. And,
but this
but
now
nothing
is
you'd notice.
solid. This is great.
I mean, this is a pot of gold.
So the perks are that you get to go to fancy events.
Yeah.
I understand that you went to a party and you took your mom with whose party was that?
The best thing is, like, you know, this stuff can come and go in an instant.
Yes.
But, so you got to share it with the people that you love.
Yes.
Because that's the fun of it. Last year my mom was visiting Oscar week, and I didn't think I'd have anything to do because I'm on the TV. But I got invited to some things, and one was Elton John's Oscar night, big fancy thing. And I took my mom, got her all dressed up, did her hair, did her makeup. And Elton John actually came around. We were at the table as he came out, and he was saying hello to everyone. And you know, bless him, he doesn't know us. But he put his hand on my mother's shoulder. And he said, "I'm so glad you could come." And he wafted away, and my mother like levitated. She was it was amazing.
Sometimes I say success like this that you're seeking is best served to somebody who's a little bit more mature and can deal with it. I'm just sitting here talking to you. You just seem so humble and such a fan of things that you do.
Well, I'm grateful.
Yeah,
and I'm happy to
you're
be
glowing.
Here.
Thank you. Are you dating? Are you married?
No, you got somebody for me, Wendy?
No. You're single?
I am.
Well, listen, you're a very beautiful woman.
You're kind.
We're going to continue to watch Scandal.
Okay.
Everybody, please clap it up. This is our friend Bellamy Young and Scandal. is tonight, Thursday night, at 10 o'clock on ABC. Up next, Shape Magazine is going to share the best fall beauty finds. Don't go far. Welcome back. There's so many beauty products on the market, and we all need a little bit of help to figure out which ones to buy. So here from Shape Magazine to show us the top beauty finds for fall is their editor-at-large. Say hello to Bahar Takhtehchian. Welcome back.
Thank you
I'm glad
for
you're
having
here.
me.
Okay. Let's get started with the skin category. What are we looking at here?
Right, well, of course, you have to have a great foundation, and that starts with having beautiful skin. And believe it or not, a lot of us women go to bed at night without washing our face, which is, of course, a big no-no.
Not good.
So at Shape, we found this great cleansing sponge from Porsha. What I love about this is you add your favorite cleanser,
Really?
just a little bit of water, and then you gently remove the makeup and the impurities. And if you feel it, it also exfoliates your skin.
It feels like styrofoam.
It's actually made from 100% cognac root, which is it's a Asian vegetable, so it's really good for your skin and for you.
All right, now what else do we have here?
Okay, so we are moving on to DD creams. Now, Wendy, you've probably heard of BB creams, CC creams.
Yes.
Now it's all about the DD creams.
And what does that stand for?
Dynamic Do-All cream. So there's a big emphasis on anti-aging with these.
Yes.
So it's going to really help with elasticity. It's going to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And as you can see,
it's a foundation.
It's like a lightweight coverage, and it's really good for all skin tones as well.
Does it come, so this one is good for my skin and your skin?
Yes, because it provides just a little bit of luminosity and 15 benefits in one bottle. This is from DermaDoctor.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and that one's $38 at Sephora. You can get it, everyone.
Exactly. Now, I don't know if you know this, but oils are the huge trend in beauty right now. Everything for your hair, to your nails, to your skin, and of course your lips. This is an amazing lip treatment from Hourglass. You just pump it like this, and this really luxurious oil comes
just a
out.
little bead.
A little bead, and this is going to hydrate your lips. It's going to make them look more luminous. And this tip is actually made from 24 karat gold, so it's nice and fancy.
Oh. How much is this?
Antibacterial.
$49.
Yes.
At Sephora.
Exactly.
Okay. Now let's talk about eyes.
So it is all about this fall playing up your eyes. An easy way to do that is with a great eyeliner. This happens to be from Smashbox. Now these are waterproof, but the innovation is that every time you open this, it self-sharpens.
That's great. Yeah.
That means you're getting a perfect line every single time for that cat eye look.
And this is more of the same?
Yes, more of the same, different shades.
Now what's this? I see color tattoo.
Eyeshadow from Maybelline, New York.
Okay.
So eyeshadow, big, bold colors, that's the fall trend. And what's great about these colors, they last for 24 hours. I'm wearing one color myself, if you can see.
Is that from last night?
No, it's from today. It will last me until tomorrow, though.
Okay.
So, yes. So beautiful stuff for your eyes.
Maybelline was $7 at the drugstore, and then this pencil, $20 at Sephora.
Exactly.
Let's talk nails. I see
Nails.
something I am so familiar with.
But yes, well, first of all, I want to show you this cool thing from Revlon. Okay, of course, when you're getting your manicures, you want to shape and smooth your nails with the file. What's cool about this one from Revlon, it's a 6-in-1. So anytime you notice that things are getting a little bit dull, you simply peel off a layer.
Yeah. That's good.
And then you have 5 more fresh layers good to go, under $5 too at drugstores.
This is brilliant. Thank you, Revlon. Now, what's going on with the nails?
Okay.
I love these. I do this during the summer when we're not working.
Yes, this is called a caviar manicure.
Love.
So essentially, our fingernails are like the fashion accessory of the season.
Yeah.
So you can do caviar manis. It's also feather nannies are good. Glitter. I'm wearing glitter myself from Essie and Jin Soon. And these Ciate kits, it's like arts and crafts for your nails. You can do this at home.
Yeah, they the caviar thing is available at Sephora, $19, and so on and so forth. It's holiday season. Brighten up your nails.
Exactly.
Cookie's talking. I know. Okay, and this. Tell us about this.
This is like one of my favorite products. Obviously, when you're putting all these great nail polishes on, you're probably wondering, how do I take it off easily?
Dipping in that stupid jar.
I know, that jar is uncomfortable. I always tend to...
It leaks.
It always spills on me.
Yes.
So Butter London came out with these brilliant 2-in-1 wipes.
Yes.
What I love about them, individually packaged.
Yes, you just take one, throw it in your bag, and take your... It's perfect. Thank you, Butter.
And one of these takes care of all 10 digits.
All 10.
All 10.
Perfect. Okay, let's talk about this. I saw this on TV and I wanted to get it because I do love curly hair.
Yes, and I don't blame you because it makes everyone look a little bit more youthful and sexy. But if you're anything like me, a typical curling iron, it can be a little bit tricky. I always tend to crimp my hair, it gets stuck in there. So Infinity Pro by Conair is the solution for you. Our beautiful model, Caroline, over here, you can see.
It's $99. Go ahead, show us how you...
Well, it automatically, we actually did it for you so you could see the final result, but it automatically curls your hair so you get that perfect curl every single time.
So good. Well, I love this. How long does it take when you put one bundle in there? How long is it going to take?
You put like a very small piece of hair. It takes anywhere from 4 seconds to 8 seconds. If you want a tight curl like this, 8 seconds.
The crazy thing is I saw this on TV the other day and I intended before Thanksgiving to go out and get one. Little did I know I can go home with this one, and studio audience, you're all going home with one too. I know. This is the Infinity Pro Curler from Conair. Bahar, thank you. Brilliant presentation. For more information on all these products, go to wendyshow.com. And be sure you pick up your copy of Shape magazine on newsstands now. Ask Wendy is next. Have a seat, studio audience. How can I help you?
Hi, Wendy. My name is Liz. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm 26. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I have a dilemma. Okay. So my boyfriend and I want to move in together, and we've been together about a year. We've known each other for 4 years now. Okay. My problem is that his apartment is old, rickety, run down. It needs to be updated ASAP. But it's at an ungodly low rent. It's $400 a month stabilized.
In New York?
In Brooklyn.
Oh.
Do I stop being a brat and suck it up?
Well, where do you live?
I'm in Brooklyn, too. We're both in Brooklyn.
How's your apartment?
Gorgeous and got renovated and beautiful and expensive.
And expensive. I'm nervous because you've been together for a year, and if he moves from his apartment and you break up next year, I'm not trying to jinx your love, but I'm being a realist, then he's given up this apartment. So why doesn't he move into your beautiful apartment and he keeps his apartment? Not as a smushing room.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, have him keep the apartment. I mean,
like
$400 a month, can you afford to pay that with nobody living there?
Probably.
Okay, well, keep his apartment and move into your apartment. Our house is always better than theirs anyway. All right. That's a good one. I have time for one more quickie. Hi.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm okay. Well, the dilemma I have is me and my husband, we just got married 6 months ago. We just moved to Brooklyn from Cleveland. Thank you. But my family's always asking him, when you guys moving back? What's going on in Brooklyn?
You're not.
So how do I say that without being like,
wait a minute.
rude?
Okay, so you're from Cleveland. Your whole family still lives there. You moved to Brooklyn. I bet you're not paying $400 a month for rent.
No.
You were old enough to get married.
Yes, I'll be 28 tomorrow.
Okay, so now you're going to be old enough to have this conversation with your family. And
I don't even want to have it. It doesn't bother me.
You know what? Then tell them to turn on the Wendy show, and we'll see you deliver it. You're not going back to Cleveland. Not when you're in New York. This is your life, not theirs.
Thanks.
Butt out. Up next, everybody, we're going to share some celebrity throwback pictures because it's Throwback Thursday. Keep it here. Time for Throwback Thursday. Our first Throwback Thursday photo is from talk show host, my friend Kelly Ripa. You know, this is Kelly back in 1984, and she is just, where's the picture from 1984? Do I see it? Oh, there it is. I know, she looks just the same. She's always been thin, and she's always had a great smile. There she is. Okay, our next throwback photo for Throwback Thursday is Beyonce. Beyonce is gorgeous now, and she was on a track to be as gorgeous as she is. Look at her then. Yeah, she still looks the same too. And now it's my turn. It's a picture of me and my grandmother when I was 3 months old. This is in 1964. She passed away shortly after this picture of colon cancer. But one thing she did before she passed was she named me Wendy from Peter Pan. That's it. So, If I would love to see your Throwback Thursday photo, so follow me on Instagram, tag your Throwback Thursday photo with the hashtag WendyTBT, and keep it here because we're gonna reveal our audience eye candy of the day next. Don't miss it. Okay, welcome back. It's time to reveal our audience eye candy of the day. As usual, everybody is turned out here at the Wendy Show. But I only have one How You Doing Diva fan, so drum roll, please. Today's audience eye candy winner is Susie Kim. Yeah, come on. So cute. Yeah, look. Here's your diva fan.
Whoa.
Come out here so everybody can see you. Turn to the camera. Susie Kim, this is what I love. I love your furry sweater. I love your skirt, and I love the thigh-high boots. Your makeup looks gorgeous.
Thank you so much for picking me.
Your makeup looks gorgeous, and so does your hair. Tell us about your look.
So I got this furry sweater at BB for $70. Got this pencil skirt at BCBG for $120.
Yeah.
And I got these thigh-high amazing boots at Guess for on sale for $170.
Fantastic. Yeah. And your nails look great, your hair and your makeup and your earrings as well. Where are you from?
I'm from LA.
Oh, well, welcome to New York, and thanks for dropping by the show and being so fashionable. This is Susie, everybody. We'll be right back. Keep it here. Thanks. I had the best time today. Bellamy Young, I'm gonna be watching you tonight on Scandal, girl. Thanks for coming by. Also, Shape Magazine's Bahar, Takhtehchian, thank you for those products. And my co-host, my studio audience. You moved me to tears today. Tomorrow, from the new movie Best Man Holiday, the handsome Morris Chestnut stops by. And of course, the latest juicy hot topics. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.